Imagine living in a world where a headache could be blamed on evil spirits, where doctors prescribed crocodile dung, bloodletting, or even drilling holes into a patient's skull. It sounds like something from a horror movie. But for thousands of years, these were real medical treatments practiced by some of history's greatest civilizations. Even more fascinating, medicine wasn't just about science. It was deeply connected to religion, magic, and faith. This is the incredible story of how ancient medicine evolved and why it often found itself in conflict with religious beliefs. Chapter 1. Medicine before science. More than 4,000 years ago, there were no hospitals as we know them today. In ancient Egypt, priests often served as doctors. They believed illness could be caused by angry gods or evil spirits. Treatments combined herbs with prayers and magical spells. Some Egyptian medical texts even recommended using honey on wounds, a remedy surprisingly effective because honey naturally fights bacteria. But not every treatment made sense. Animal waste, strange potions, and mysterious rituals were common parts of healing. Meanwhile, in ancient Mesopotamia, healers mixed medicine with astrology. The stars, they believed, could reveal the cause of disease. Chapter 2. Strange Medical Treatments. One of history's most famous treatments was bloodletting. Doctors believed many illnesses came from having too much blood. Patients were cut with knives or treated using leeches that slowly sucked blood from the body. Today, we know this often weakened patients instead of helping them. Another shocking procedure was trepanation. Doctors drilled or scraped holes into the skull. They believed this could release evil spirits or reduce pressure inside the head. Surprisingly, archaeologists have discovered skulls showing signs of healing, proving that some patients actually survived these operations. Chapter 3. The Birth of Rational Medicine. Around the 5th century BC, one man challenged centuries of superstition. Hippocrates, often called the father of medicine, argued that diseases had natural causes, not supernatural ones. Instead of blaming angry gods, he encouraged doctors to observe patients carefully. This simple idea changed medicine forever. His teachings eventually inspired the famous Hippocratic Oath, a promise many doctors still honor in modern form today. Yet, even Hippocrates couldn't completely escape the medical beliefs of his era. His theory of the four bodily humors influenced medicine for nearly 2,000 years. Chapter 4. When medicine and religion collided. As centuries passed, religion continued to shape healthcare. In medieval Europe, monasteries became important centers for caring for the sick. Many monks preserved valuable medical knowledge. However, some religious traditions discouraged human dissection. Without studying real human anatomy, doctors sometimes relied on outdated ideas passed down for generations. People often believed disease was punishment for sin. Prayer, pilgrimage, and relics were considered just as important as medicine. Yet it's important to remember that the relationship between religion and medicine wasn't always hostile. Many religious institutions also founded hospitals, cared for the poor, and preserved ancient scientific texts through difficult periods of history. The conflict was often more complicated than a simple battle between science and faith. Chapter 5. Science begins to win. During the Renaissance, doctors slowly began questioning ancient beliefs. Human dissection revealed that many old anatomical theories were wrong. Later, the invention of the microscope uncovered an invisible world of bacteria and cells. Eventually, scientific experiments replaced superstition. Vaccines, antibiotics, anesthesia, and modern surgery transformed healthcare. Treatments once considered miraculous became ordinary medical practice. Ending today, medicine is built on evidence, testing, and scientific research. But its journey began with magic, rituals, religious beliefs, and many surprising mistakes. Ancient doctors were often working with the best knowledge available to them. Some of their ideas were dangerously wrong. Others, like using honey to treat wounds or carefully observing patients, were centuries ahead of their time. The history of medicine reminds us that progress rarely happens overnight. It is a story of curiosity, trial and error, and humanity's endless search to understand the human body. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more fascinating stories from the past.